What's up, YouTube? It's me, King. We back with another video, man. Make sure y'all leave a like, subscribe, comment, do everything YouTube friendly. But more importantly, leave a like, subscribe, comment, do everything YouTube friendly, or don't do any of that shit at all. I know I repeated myself. You know you gotta get involved. When I pay you, let's go into the topic, bro. I guess it wasn't meant for me to drop a quick 16. It wasn't meant to be today. Bro, in today's world, ADHD is on the rise. Since 1990, it's been increased by 67%. What does that tell you, bro? That tells you that the attention span of the average member of society has gone down. People are more easily distracted nowadays. People are more easily to just become disinterested nowadays, and that has a huge impact on the dating market, bro. It's harder to keep someone's attention. It's gotten difficult. The game gotten more difficult, bro. If you ask most women today, one of the things that most women describe man as is boring. You don't want to be the boring guy. That means you don't get the excitement. That means that she sees you as this typical, average, cello for you because you're boring. You don't do it for her. You're not giving her that thrill, bro. And you need to know that being able to keep her attention is the most valuable thing you can have today in today's dating market, bro. It might be a side effect of, things like social media, like how having clout or just perceived clout, just being able to hold somebody's eyes, being able to hold somebody's glimpse, being able to hold someone's attention is very valuable today, bro. You got people that's online making millions of dollars a year just by doing that one thing. So imagine how important it is in the dating market, being able to keep somebody's attention, keep somebody interested. That's how you're gonna create a long-term situation. Is you gotta keep her interested. A lot of guys can have these one-night stands and have these flames, but they can't keep the girl interested. They can't keep her there because she loses interest. Because a lot of the guys ain't doing these things that I'm finna say. The first thing that you need to do, bro, you need to be able to create emotional turmoil. Right? That's gonna appeal to her chaotic side. That's gonna get her thinking about you even more. It's when you create emotional turmoil. And I'm not saying to be a deliberate asshole and just do evil shit. What I'm saying is, don't allow yourself to be controlled. Don't allow yourself to, be her slave. Don't allow her to manipulate you. Don't allow that stuff to happen, it creates emotional turmoil because now she's fixated on you. Now she's thinking to herself, why can't she get you up? Why can't she get you like that? Why can't she change you into something else? Why can't she influence your behavior? Right? It makes her second guess herself, self-doubt. It gives her these feelings of inadequacy, right? That's you creating emotional turmoil just based off your actions, based off how you present yourself, based off you being congruent to who you are, right? And I'm not saying that only affects her confidence and shit. It also boosts her confidence up because when you're being a strong rock, that gives her somebody to fall back on. That gives her a backbone, right? It radiates onto her. Now she's feeling more confidence. Your confidence is gonna boost hers. Your cockiness is gonna boost her confidence, bro. Look at it that way. Look at it like that from them lenses. But you gotta create emotional turmoil. You gotta have her thinking about you, obsessed, right? You do that by staying true to yourself and your principles and not changing. Not, following her lead. That's how you do that, by always being the leader. Another thing you must do is demand respect all the time. It gotta be ingrained in you. You have to demand respect because once she doesn't respect you anymore, the game is over. It's game over at that point because she cannot admire somebody that she doesn't respect, right? It just comes off as an ill, like I won. I got this little bitch ass I got him. Like, once you're at that level, bro, when she feel like she don't have to respect you to keep you, the treatment level that you finna experience is terrible. You finna be suffering, bro. They say dudes are better sufferers, and like that shit is true. And you're gonna be a prime example of that. Cause you're gonna suffer. She's gonna push you through the fucking ringer. She's gonna put you in a ringer. You know, all of those, you know, sexless relationships, they start off from disrespect. You know, when she's like just, you think to yourself, how could she put him through that? It started because of no respect. So you gotta demand respect 24/7 or the game is over, bro. She's gonna be disinterested at the end. She's gonna feel indifferent towards you because now you done took all your light up out of yourself and put it into her. She got that shit from you. She got it. So what the fuck do she need to show you any respect for? She don't, so she won't. You know, you gotta be a man at the end of the day or you're not gonna be treated like one. Another thing that's gonna keep a girl interested in you for the long term is you gotta be good and bad, bro. You just have to be good and bad. You gotta be laying it down. You have to be saying the right shit in her ears. You have to be getting a emotional thrill from her in the bedroom, bro. You gotta be putting it down. I'm not finna harp too much on this one because I feel like this should be common sense. If you expect for a girl to take you serious or a girl to perceive you as irreplaceable, bro, you gotta be laying it down right. So handle that. Last thing that I'm gonna talk about is you have to spoil her. See, we get it misconstrued in today's world of simping. Not everybody's a simp, bro. You can take care of the girl who is taking care of you, bro. I don't see why people think that's simping. That's not right. When you spoil her, you make her feel special. You get that femininity up out of her, bro. You want to make the girl feel special. You want her to feel unique. You want her to feel like he actually cares about me. That's going to keep her engaged in the game. If she feel like you don't care, bro, that's just going to cause her to pull away because it's at the end of the day, bro, she want to find love. She want to find connection. She want to find a dude who's going to treat her right. So you being the dude that treat her right, bro, she's not going to be able to fantasize that out or look out for that in anybody else, right? You want to be able to deliver in every fucking category. You want to be her dick and you want to be her lover, right? You want to be all of these things. Let me start. I heard you can't really cuss on YouTube like that no more, so let me clean up my act. But anywho, you want to make sure that you're treating the lady good, bro. That's gonna make her want to be around you. You know, the energy that you bring is gonna be attracting certain caliber of women, right? Certain caliber of women is only gonna be attracted to dudes who know how to act. So you want to make sure you know how to act. And that's the video for today. I'm not here to waste your time. These are just some of the signs that you should have in order to keep attraction, to keep bitches interested. Damn, I gotta clean up why the fuck am I cussing? Dang. Yeah, let me get off this camera. See you on the next video, man. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, comment, do everything YouTube friendly. I'm out. Bye.